Are you looking for the absolute best way to edit video on your PC without completely losing your mind? Whether you are totally new to editing or you have been juggling timelines for a few years, I've got a fresh roundup ready for you. And yes, this is the newest version I have put together this entire year because a lot has changed since last time. Instead of just 1 or 2 picks, I'm actually giving you 4 solid directions depending on where you are at and what you actually want to make. Stick around so you leave today with the right tool matched perfectly to your skill level, your workflow, and the kind of content you want to pump out. Also, a very quick public service announcement. Check the description below for extra resources I always drop. You will find guides, deeper tutorials, and even a free checklist that speeds up your editing no matter which tool you ultimately choose. Okay, let's stop stalling and dive right into option 1, Clipchamp. Clipchamp is basically a modern version of Movie Maker bundled right into your Windows operating system. If you want something that is simple, incredibly clean, and very fast to learn, Clipchamp is completely legit. The user interface is very intuitive. It uses drag and drop extensively, and it feels a lot like Canva, but specifically focused on video creation. You can import your footage, record your screen, and even capture webcam clips directly from within the application. Templates, quick transitions, basic multi-layer support, and standard aspect ratios like widescreen, vertical, and social sizes are all readily available. The absolute best part is that the free tier is actually usable for real projects. There is no annoying low-resolution export or forced watermark unless you happen to use one of their premium assets. You can export up to 1080p quality without ever paying a dime, which is the resolution where the vast majority of creators live anyway. If you want the full professional toolkit and 4K export capability, there is a subscription available that is not the cheapest, but it is fair for what the application offers. Clipchamp has also been steadily adding some very impressive artificial intelligence features to the platform. These include auto-compose for short clips, AI voiceovers, the removal of silence and pauses, speaker coaching, and subtitle generation. It even handles background noise cleanup and can successfully remove the background from your video clips entirely. For anyone wanting to make clean, simple videos very quickly without any deep learning curves, Clipchamp is a genuinely great place to begin. But we must be honest, it is not perfect because it is strictly designed for straightforward edits. If you need highly accurate frame-by-frame color work or advanced motion graphics, you will definitely hit limits with this one. That is precisely where other, more powerful tools start to come into play. Option 2 is CapCut, a tool that seems to be absolutely everywhere these days across all platforms. CapCut is a genuine powerhouse, especially for creators who live and breathe the world of short-form content. It runs natively on Windows, Mac, iOS, and Android, and critically, your projects sync across all devices via a handy cloud backup system. The interface is still pretty friendly to look at, though it represents a clear step up in depth compared to Clipchamp. CapCut packs in tons of creative effects, snappy transitions, and a whole suite of AI features that actually move extremely fast. Their AI handles auto-transcribing, automatically removing filler words and awkward pauses, background removal, and professional-looking captions. You also get AI voices and avatars basically giving you everything needed to make viral shorts without needing to become a seasoned editing pro. Historically, CapCut was mostly free, but they have definitely been monetizing more aggressively over the last year. Some users now report seeing export limits or annoying watermarks on the free tier, depending on their device or geographic region. Their pricing structure is a little messy right now, with different numbers floating around, but even their paid tiers remain competitive. The main downside is that as they lock away more features, the free experience becomes less predictable over time. Still, if you are making tons of short clips and absolutely need speedy, creative features right now, CapCut is incredibly hard to beat. Moving on to option 3, Descript. Honestly, I am personally very excited about how this tool reimagines editing entirely. Instead of constantly fighting with traditional video timelines, Descript transcribes your entire footage and lets you edit the text to edit the video. Want to cut out filler words? You just delete the corresponding text. If you want to tighten up an entire paragraph, you cut that sentence and Descript rearranges all the clips for you automatically. It genuinely feels like you are editing a standard Google Doc that miraculously updates your final video in real time. That transcript-first approach makes Descript ridiculously fast, specifically for talking head videos, podcasts, and quick tutorials. It also has some truly next-level artificial intelligence features built in for polish. These include automatic filler removal, smart selection of the best takes from multiple options, and background noise reduction. Plus, it has tools to subtly nudge a subject's eye line back towards the camera if they happen to be reading from a script. It also helps you finish the entire release cycle by offering auto-generated descriptions, timestamps, titles, and even direct upload functions. You have the option to export your project to Premiere, Final Cut, or DaVinci Resolve if you need to polish it further in a dedicated NLE, which is great for hybrid workflows. Prices start out reasonably for hobbyists and then scale up if you need those advanced features and higher quality 4K exports. Where Descript can unfortunately fall short is primarily in complex visual effects and high-end color correction work. It is fundamentally built for speed and efficient narrative editing, not for finishing Hollywood-grade color or intricate motion graphics. If you want to go from raw talking head footage to polished social clips in mere minutes, Descript absolutely rules. However, if your primary goal involves heavy-handed visual effects, then this particular tool is probably not for you. Option 4 is DaVinci Resolve, which is the industry standard for serious creators and established professionals. The free version alone is frankly insane because it includes professional level editing, color grading, Fairlight audio, and Fusion for motion graphics all baked into one application. People are actively editing entire feature films and high-end commercials using only Resolve. It is much more than just an editor, it is a complete end-to-end post-production software suite. That immense power naturally comes with a significant learning curve that you have to commit to. I absolutely do not recommend Resolve for absolute beginners who just want to throw together a few quick clips for social media. But if you are intermediate to advanced and demand total granular control, frame-accurate edits, advanced color grading, and hardware integration, Resolve delivers everything. There is a paid studio version that unlocks even more advanced features and proprietary AI tools for those who need them. The company behind Resolve also makes professional cameras and hardware control panels that integrate directly, building a very neat ecosystem if you plan to fully invest. Okay, now here's where I want to plug something that no one else is really building into this exact niche. Vizard. I am not saying you should abandon the editors above, each one still has its distinct place. But Vizard is the crucial missing piece for creators who live by long-form content and need to scale short-form content without the manual grind. Think about it. You record a long live stream, a podcast episode, or maybe a 30 to 60 minute tutorial. You probably want dozens of bite-sized clips generated for TikTok, Reels, YouTube Shorts, and LinkedIn afterward. Doing that entire process by hand is soul-crushing, and it eats up all your time. Vizard changes that by completely automating the heaviest lifting in that entire pipeline. It automatically finds the most potentially viral-able moments in your long videos and turns them into polished, social-ready clips. And this is not random. The AI looks for pacing, points of excitement, topic shifts, and strong hooks within your content. So instead of tediously trimming a million tiny clips yourself, you get a stack of ready-to-post videos delivered to you. But Vizard does not stop at just cutting the clips, because AutoSchedule lets you set your desired posting frequency. The AI then schedules that content across all your platforms for you automatically, removing the daily decision-making stress. You do not have to log in every single day and decide which clip goes live. You truly can set it and forget it. The content calendar is your central control panel that keeps everything neat. Preview, edit, reschedule, or publish directly from one unified place. For anyone trying to maintain consistency across multiple channels, that scheduling feature alone saves hours every single week. So how does Vizard stack up against the other editors we just discussed, use case by use case? If you want a quick, simple editor built into Windows, Clipchamp is absolutely fine for basic stuff. However, Clipchamp still lacks the automated clip discovery or the cross-platform scheduling that Vizard brings to the table. CapCut is amazing for high-energy creative effects and short-form finesse, but it focuses on effects, not on automatically generating a full pipeline of clips. Also, CapCut's increasing monetization means you might hit frustrating export walls or watermarks if you rely heavily on their free tier. Descript gives you incredible transcript-first editing and is awesome for story-driven cuts, but it is still fundamentally an editing application. It speeds up the edit drastically, yes, but it does not create an end-to-end posting calendar and auto-publish dozens of variations without stitching in other external tools. DaVinci Resolve is the undisputed professional tool for absolute final polish, color, and audio mastering, but it is completely overkill for the daily grind of churning out high volumes of short clips at scale for multiple platforms. Vizard sits perfectly in the sweet spot because it is designed to complement all of these editors in your system. Use Descript to clean an episode, use Resolve to polish the finale, use CapCut for adding trendy visual flair, and then let Vizard automatically find the bite-sized moments, format them, and schedule the rollout. That powerful combination keeps your entire channel active without completely burning out your team or yourself every week. A few practical notes. Vizard works with all major video formats and exports all the correct social-ready sizes automatically. It also supports captioning and basic auto enhancements, so those clips are literally ready to post the second they are generated. Pricing varies depending on how many hours of content you process and the level of automation you require, but the return on investment is obvious if you value time. Also worth mentioning is that every tool offers some AI features, but Vizard's core AI is optimized specifically for content discovery, for virality, and massive scale. It literally finds the moments that perform best instead of forcing you to constantly guess which takes actually matter the most. So which one should you ultimately choose for your unique needs? If you are brand new and just want to make simple videos without any fuss, try starting with Clipchamp. If you live on short-form platforms and need creative effects delivered fast, CapCut remains a top-tier pick. If your workflow centers on spoken word content and you want to edit primarily by text, Descript will genuinely speed up your life. If you are a dedicated professional who needs absolute granular control over image, audio, and effects, DaVinci Resolve is the pro toolkit you deserve. And if your main goal is to scale content from long form into a steady stream of high-performing shorts without hiring an entire army of editors, give Vizard a proper test drive. Drop a comment below and tell me what tool you are currently using. Are you Team Clipchamp, CapCut, Descript, Resolve, or maybe something else entirely? If you have the chance, try pairing one of those primary editors with Vizard and let me know how dramatically it changes your weekly output. And please do not forget to grab that free editing checklist that is waiting for you in the description to speed up whichever tool you end up choosing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the very next one. Peace out.